Hey guys, I want to talk about the rebel forces that we've been pretty much aiding in the Middle East to fight Assad. I just read a story today from CNN, obviously, and it reads, "The rebels in Syria calls boys beheading a mistake." Now, there's a video of a little 10-year-old boy that is beheaded by the rebel forces, right? And they're saying it was an error. That isn't our practices, and those people will be, they're going to turn them over to the authorities, blah, blah, but they're so cold and callous about it. It's like, it was an error, right? How's that an error? You can't, like, you thought a 10-year-old boy was a fucking jihadist member, and you're going to, you know, cut his head off on video? These are the people, we're supporting. These are the people you're giving money to. And think about their mindset to do that on TV and think nothing of it. It's not a one-time occurrence either, right? Look at what these people have done. Look at what the white helmets have done. Like, obviously the liberals aren't going to see because they fucking gave those people an Academy Award. Literally. Like, it's crazy. It's literally crazy how Hollywood has given these people an award. That's how fucking stupid they are. And now, you think that giving these people weapons and power and money is going to have a good effect, right? It's good. I've been reading that Trump pulled back on Syria, which is good. He's not going to put in troops, but still continuing to arm these forces that are just as bad as the Taliban, or almost as bad as Al-Qaeda, ISIS, is not good either, and that's not going to have good effects. We all know the outcome. So, but I was just blasted by that article, and I hope I see some more criticism about it, because I doubt they're going to show that video, right? They're not going to show that, are they? No, they're going to show the Syrian kids that were gassed, right? Because that suits their agenda. They're not going to show you the people that were, run over in Sweden. The girl, 11-year-old girl that was, ran over. Her legs here, her fucking arms there. I'm not going to show you these pictures. But, I'm even surprised CNN actually reported on that. Like, that's, I can see why they're doing it now, because Trump is the president, so they're like, they're for the war in Syria, but if they can also kind of make him look bad at the same time, they're gonna do that too, because he is kind of scaling back a little bit. But these are the people you're funding. They're no better. And right away they started to talk about, oh, what about this atrocity that Assad did? Okay, first of all, you still have no proof that he did some of these other things, and he's a piece of shit too. But that, two wrongs don't make a right. Right? So just because you have to, well, what about this, what about that, like, you haven't even got much scrutiny about this. Nobody's gonna know about this. They're not gonna report this on every fucking news agency. They're gonna cover it sparingly, and that's it. And the only people who are gonna talk about it is the alternative media and these people, because that is a big deal. We're getting a idea into their mindsets when somebody's cutting off a kid's head on fucking TV and thinks nothing of it, and is just able to do that. What kind of person can cut off a kid's head? And I don't care if it's in a wartime situation. Like, what the fuck were you thinking, man? Like, what possible strategic, like, you're trying to put fear? That's terrorism. That's terrorism. So, when you're dealing with people in these countries on both sides that are like this, let them just fucking kill each other, man. Focus on North Korea. That's an actual winnable war, right? They're an actual nuclear threat. They're actually shooting nukes or rockets to China, to fucking Japan, to these countries. And when they develop their nukes more, they will make a strike. So there is more of a reason to go there, and that's smarter that Trump is actually putting pressure on them, and China is actually starting to play ball now. These sanctions, all this shit did not work. They had no impact because China would just go sell them coal anyways. But you know what? Trump's actually smart. He's going to start the coal industry, and then he's not going to use it here. He's going to sell it to the Chinese. So now they're not dependent upon North Korea for getting their coal. And now they're actually going to do something about it. Right? Like, that's a winnable war. This is something, he is actually, a dictator. Right? Assad was actually democratically elected. And he's no threat to any country in that region. Right? No threat. Like, America helped start those civil war. Let's not forget that. And, focus on other things. Like, we know the Middle East is not winnable. It's not winnable, especially when you're dealing with people like that behead little fucking kids, man. It's not winnable. It's not a winnable fight. You're not dealing with rational people. Okay? All the intelligent people from the Middle East are gone. They left. They're in the Western countries. They left that shithole years ago. Those places are fucked. Let them be fucked. Stop intervening and fucking it more. Okay? North Korea, focus on North Korea. Kim Jong-il is a dictator. You can take him out. And a lot of people, once you do, will just defect. Those people, you're not dealing with religion. You're not dealing with an ideology type thing. You're dealing with a bunch of people who are under a repressive regime, an actual repressive regime. Right? And they actually have a lot more military power in that sense. And, they're more of a threat. And dealing with them preemptively is actually smart. Because they will create issues for South Korea, for China, which they already are, and Japan. Right? Like, they don't have the capability to send nukes yet. But if they did, they would. So it's, the whole sanction things isn't going to really work on them. Because, yeah, China was helping them out. So, let's focus on North Korea. Let's not keep helping these freaking people in the Middle East that are chopping the heads off of little kids. Okay? Like, that should just be common sense. And also, there's still no proof that Assad did it. Okay? There's a lot of proof that sarin was used. Okay? That does not mean Assad did it. Because all you're doing, you're just doing ISIS's bidding, right? Even, let's just say Assad did do it. Okay? I'll just give you that. You set a precedent now. Okay? So now when ISIS can go in and could, set off some chemical weapons, disguise it as Assad's regime doing it, and now they just have the Americans' military support. That's simple. Now you're just helping ISIS. You're ISIS's brigade. You're bombing their enemies. Why do you think they cheered it? Why do you think that? Are they trying to trick you? Is it reverse psychology? No, it's not. It's not reverse psychology. They like it. When you're in this company, like, of these neocons, neoliberals, Hillary Clinton, all these people that have already destroyed the Middle East, and then you're in a company of ISIS and all these other people that are praising the stack. Clearly it's not having the effect you want. Or maybe you do want that effect. Who knows? But yeah, don't keep helping ISIS. Don't keep helping these rebels either, because they're just as bad. And just, don't meddle in the Middle East, right? Focus on winnable wars, at least. North Korea is something that can be good, that can actually, you can win, that you can make an impact, because they are on faulty legs already. China was dependent upon their coal. Trump can come in, sell them their coal, and they will no longer be dependent upon them. and then they can actually start putting, you know, stronger sanctions on them if they really want to. And if that still doesn't work, then a conflict will happen. It's going to happen regardless between South Korea and North Korea. It's going to happen eventually. So you better do it on your terms. Whereas the Middle East is a different idea. You got to remember that it's different. It's completely different. You know, hopefully you guys like my content and subscribe and have a great day.